This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Washington Commanders. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it up. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. One of the linebackers has got it. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now their versatile running back. Here's Austin Eckler. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Austin Eckler. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And they're in on the first play from scrimmage. Our crew and you and I, we better strap in here.
That's what's commonly known as quick strike. Points on the board. This could be a fun game.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Now a man in for an expanded role in 2023. It's James Cook, up 2-20. This defense for the Commanders, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolute phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
15 yards that time and a Buffalo first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try to meddle with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are, positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're probably lucky to only be down 7-0 as they come up 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. To throw, it's Allen. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Now Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. And that one too wide and incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide, because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver, and that'll make it third down. And right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, here's Eckler. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. First down, and they stick with Eckler. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. McManus's point after is good, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Gets this out quickly to Dotson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter down from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. Second and a couple as they've got it as we resume action. On second down, Eckler. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Commanders take a 3-touchdown lead. Now McManus for the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score. Commanders 21, Bills 0. Brandon McManus sets to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 40-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Allen. Flush to his right. Now, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Here's a good way to kick off the drive, complete over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Looking to throw. Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Up the middle with Eckler. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Commanders are able to widen their lead here in this first half. But it's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And, CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away. But this one might be over by halftime.
And since you've already put your job on the line by actually saying it, I will co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described. I see no hope for them going forward.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Extra point from McManus is good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
35. Bills nothing. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
A gain of 12. First down, Buffalo.
Throwing on first down is Allen. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. Now the ball comes loose. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And now here is another interception. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. Out to his left. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And this one is incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Back to the ground, Cook. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. A final shot before half for Allen. Dancing to his left. Allen hit. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw on third down, Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. It's Eckler again. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Eckler now between the tackles, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. Off the play fake, Daniels. Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score. Commanders 49. Bills nothing. Brendan McManus set to kick off.
After After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Bills.
Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
At the 46-yard line.
On second down, here's Allen. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through. Touchdown, Washington! Austin Eckler, 54 yards. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Here we go.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Half 85, half 85.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Allen going to throw. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Bills. Curtis Samuel, 68 yards. And the Bills are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. slings this deep for McLaurin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Ready?
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 1st down, Daniels. And yet again, it's McLaurin. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And it'll be intercepted. Johnson able to pick it, and the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
56.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you've mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Rolling to his right. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And now here is another interception. And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns. And it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 146 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Now Hardy on the return. This taken in right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup. First down, Buffalo.
They run it again with Cook. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 43-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 4 yards.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other.